Alright, well, it looks like we got us more time off than we thought. Looks like we're going to be off of work all week, so since we got the bike all cleaned up yesterday, why don't we get into some adventures today? Alright, let's hit the road. Took our first little stop of the road trip to check the gear, make sure everything's loaded down good, and that's not going anywhere. As I said yesterday, it's not a real motorcycle trip without some dick-shaped food in your mouth. Beef stick and teriyaki, but it's a big one. Alright, let's take care of business and hit the road. Alright, continuing west. That first part was supposed to have commentary, but I'm a fucking idiot and I forgot to plug the microphone adapter into the GoPro. So, I don't know, maybe I'll play some music through that. Maybe I'll practice doing the voiceover. Maybe I'll do both. I don't know. But anyway, we're going through Red Granite right now. We're about 30 minutes into what normally is a 90-minute route, but we got a detour we gotta hit. So it takes about 2 hours, so about 90 minutes to go, I'd say, if traffic is good. That's the Red Granite Quarry. Used to be one of my favorite places to swim. I don't go there much anymore. Went there a few years ago, and man, I was the oldest guy there by like probably 10 years. Getting older sucks. To lovely Nacita, Wisconsin. Just stopped for gas at a Quick Trip. Didn't bother filming because you'll see a lot of Quick Trips in my videos. That store is really awesome. They have all kinds of friggin' crap there. I stop there a lot. Interesting place. A tour you did not ask for. Nacita, drink it in. We're almost to the town where I grew up in. It's about 10 more miles. Nacita's the next one of the next towns over kind of thing. Next town over to the east. It's a pretty little town. We used to come here a lot. I had friends here in high school, stuff like that, but you know, it's all little tinky towns where I'm from. When I first moved to Oshkosh, it felt like friggin' Chicago or Detroit. It was just so wild, so big. But yeah, you'll see New Lisbon pretty shortly. I will say one thing though about the helmet is because when I come back to my hometown, there's only like 2 or 3 people that I care to see, and that's it. So it is kind of nice wearing this big helmet so people can't see who's inside of it. I give it a hard time. I really don't even know who all lives in my hometown anymore, aside from the 2 or 3 people I stayed really close with. Closer yet to New Lisbon. One of the few places I can actually go without GPS. Although once I'm here, I do get lost around the area. Because it is all small towns and unincorporated villages and back roads. You are in the middle of fucking 8 miles from nowhere. And welcome to New Lisbon, the friendly city. I don't know. I took a lot of shit when I was younger, but I was kind of an asshole too. Yeah. There she is. That's where we have the 4th of July fireworks every year, is right over here. On that little island we just went by. Spent a lot of hours on that damn fishing when I was younger. Don't remember catching a whole heck of a lot. Right there, that grassy spot's where the grocery store used to be. And then it got smoked by a semi-truck. This is the old main drag. A lot of action. Right back in those woods right there is a pretty sweet little biked path that me and my buddies used to race our mountain bikes and dirt bikes and shit on. I don't know if you can see off in the distance those bluffs. We'll probably check those out tomorrow. This area is kind of known for the bluffs. It's the Scenic Bluffs region, was our high school division. This here is where I had my first job, my first big boy job. Walker Stainless. Now it's Wabash. This little restaurant we used to come and eat at a lot. And that third trailer in there is the one I used to live in when I was a little guy. One of them. I actually lived in a bunch of places in this town. I lived in that trailer park twice. Once when I was a little guy and once when I was married. Maybe we'll take a ride through it tomorrow, since we're doing all the memories. Yeah, that was New Lisbon. Was it exciting for you? It's weird because when I was little, I always wanted to go back home. We would move away from New Lisbon. I always wanted to come back. That's where my friends were. The girl I had a crush on desperately all through up until like my freshman year of high school. My best friend Darren, you know, he was here. So we moved all over, but I always wound up back in New Lisbon, you know, which made me happy. But, you know, high school, never really thought about leaving, honestly. When I was in high school, wasn't really thinking about college. I don't think I ever once considered moving out of New Lisbon. It's not like I had a plan to stay there. I just lived day by day, everything, I guess. It's like, oh, done with high school, guess I'll get a job, then what? I don't know. Who thinks that far ahead? I will say it turned into a gorgeous day/evening for motorcycle riding. Even with the leather jacket on, I didn't get too hot unless I was standing still in traffic. Ooh, she's a tight curve. Sitting here jawing and jacking, not paying attention to my riding. But yeah, we're almost there. Oh, half mile. This is one of my happy places. Like, I've been coming here since I was a little guy. It used to always be free. Things happen. I'll talk more about that later. It costs $6 now. I think I can afford it. Fee required. You fucking cunts. I don't know. Kennedy Park was always free. Always free. Cameras? What the hell? We are living in a dystopian nightmare. Oh, so many memories at this place. Oh my goodness, there's people here. Usually it's just the camp host. Normally, maybe the camp host and one RV is usually the only people I see here. There's not that many campsites. Hopefully a lot of people didn't get the idea to camp. Whoa. Wow. The camp host trailer looks just about abandoned. Oh, so many fun memories here. Hopefully we can get the sites I like. Hey, bunny, get out of the way. The sites I like are all the way at the end. I used to pretty much start every year here, Memorial Day weekend when they open up, I'd come down here. And there's like 3 spots I usually try and get. I've come out here at Primitive Camp before. It was fun because, you know, you're out here in the woods, but this isn't really all that far from town. I'm pretty sure I recorded the whole way from town to here. So, yeah, it's like, I think 3 miles or 6 miles. Sweet. The site I like is unoccupied. That is excellent. So we don't got that much time. We gotta get camp set up, run back, find some firewood, cook dinner. But all right, we are here, brother. All right, we have landed at Kennedy Park, place I loved. I've been coming here since I was a kid. Tried to get an earlier start on the day, but man, I don't know. I am just cursed with getting like fucking out the door on time. I start getting ready at 5 in the morning and I'll still be late. I swear to God. I think I get that from my mom. But anyway, this is it. It's like gotta be 6 o'clock by now, something like that. So I don't have too much time to get things rolling. I still gotta go get firewood. But first thing I'm gonna do is set up camp, get this bike unpacked, and we'll get into it. All right. To the right. Okay, since I made such good time getting camp set up, I can enjoy this half a beer, but then I gotta turn and burn back into town because I only brought 2 beers and we're gonna need more than that, bro. We're camping. So yeah, finish this down, head into town, grab some beer and definitely some friggin' bug spray, because holy crap, I can't believe I forgot that. Where I'm from, the bugs, the mosquitoes will just about carry you away. Plus ticks everywhere. I mean, look at where we're camping. Look at all the trees. I mean, we're nothing but trees overhead. Oh wow, you can really see kind of, I don't know how good, it's probably not turning up that good on the phone, but you can really see the haze in the sunlight. I think that's from all those Canadian fires. Ooh, and there's the star of the show. Oh, here's to another year of adventure. Another year of sleeping under the stars when I feel like it. Get out in the woods now so I don't have to worry about regretting not doing it later. Take her easy. Alright, so we got camp all set up. Now we just gotta run into town and grab some beer. Got a hold of my buddy Clayton. He's gonna bring us some firewood. And This will probably be Clayton's first appearance on the internet. I don't have to worry about tagging him. He has no socials. He doesn't have a phone number. We'll have to remember to grab a slip I'll grab a slip right now and fill it out when I get back. For the hefty $6. Oh God, I hope I can spare it. Fill you out when we get back. This road really sucks. It is bumpy. Try and get there and back as quick as I can. Alright, back downtown New Lisbon. Headed to get some beers. So sweet that Clayton wound up coming out. Well, that he will be coming out. Remember when I was a kid, they used to have every summer, I think Memorial Day, they would have Heritage Days or something in this park. Nice little festival. I think they had, when I was real little, they had a few rides. It kind of got smaller as I got older. Now it doesn't exist anymore. Like a lot of things, such is life. Yeah. Man, New Lisbon is small. Jesus, that was all of town. Actually, my first real house that I lived in was that one right there. It used to be green. Lived in this trailer park twice, man. I'm sure when Clayton gets here, we get the fire going, we will tell some stories about a thing called Rainbow Fest. If I don't mention it, remind me to bring it up. Oh man, definitely gonna do a little morning hike here before we leave and get on to whatever the next thing happens to be. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I don't plan shit. I don't. Coming through here, I remember seeing a bunch of turkeys, like right about right here. Oh, right where that little rabbit kind of crossed. They were going off into those woods. That's mostly just brush and stuff along the riverbed that way where I got it pointed right now. And that was a pretty good flock of turkeys, flock of turkey birds, you know. And later that night I heard a few coyotes howling kind of in the same area. And then much later that night when I was sleeping, I heard the most awful fuss. I think those coyotes sent a couple of them turkeys on over to Turkey Hell. We're at our site's down there.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me.
We are officially camping. We got our first Bud Latte down the Yap. We got our first Jack and Cola, ready to rock. And we got some music going. Got the next Bud Latte on deck. And waiting for Clayton to bring some firewood, and we'll get this shindig going. Fucking A. We're camping, boys. Hell yeah, party at Kennedy. How long's it been? Well, I guess for us, like a year. We were out here last summer, weren't we? Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about Rainbow Fest. The last Rainbow Fest I was at was, I think, 99.
So you gonna put some miles on the bike tomorrow then?
I don't know, we'll see what happens. This video is gonna be a bitch to edit. If we just keep, I got half of the shit I gotta cut out because we're talking about drugs openly. Okay. All right, so starting from here, cut everything before this. Okay, so Rainbow Fest. How would you describe like what that was? It was just like every summer.
A mini music festival of
Yeah,
love.
a mini music festival showed up at our hillbilly little town.
It was a mini kind of Woodstock.
And pretty much everybody in town hated it except for the young people.
Yes.
And the town just kind of got overloaded with like legit ass hippies. And all of us kids would come out here for free and like jam out to it. Like I remember, yeah, like we were saying,
So many police complaints too for nothing.
but it was crazy. They would most of the time come in here and not do anything because they knew if they started a hassle, like people would like legit
There's
riot.
nothing illegal going on.
Right. Nothing at all. I did spend more on balloons than any other time in my life.
Yeah, you can get a huge ass nitrous balloon.
But it was
for
funny,
how
like,
much?
cause like whatever the arrangement was, I'll have to look that up and talk about it. Like, make like an add to this video. Like, cause like at one time the land was privately owned, and then like the last person in that family died, and it became county owned. And that's when they started charging admission, and they kicked out the Rainbow Fest, and they just let that bow hunters group in. And then it was all like OWIs and spousal abuse and hitting deer.
And now it's $3 fee.
Right. We had some legit good ass times here when we were young, though, man. How many parties in high school?
I remember coming out here on lunch sometime with Ryan.
Fuck yeah. I remember like coming out here for little parties all the time, and then also coming out for like lunch break.
Yeah, they got that little pump well.
Yeah, like we cruise out here for lunch break, take our California cough medicine. Like I remember there was a stray dog that was out here for a long time, and we just kept bringing him food.
You kept bringing food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all of us did. It was quick trip food. Dog was eating pretty good. Coming to this park though since shit, I was like 9 or 10. I remember me and my little cousins riding our bike here from the trailer park.
This is a ritual for you every year.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
And you do it multiple times.
Oh yeah, this part for me is a big part of like my whole backstory. This is where I would hide one of my Horcruxes. Yeah, and there's just like, it's always there. And like this place, you can always pull in here. There's never gonna be that many people here.
Yeah.
And like
I
now,
was actually surprised to see the people up front.
I know, and like it's crazy because like even now it's $6, but like I remember it was always free. You know, that's I don't know, whatever. There supposedly is an attendant though. He's never around. I see.
That's what broke out here.
Ah, could be. You never know. But I don't
And
know.
then they were over the campsite by the boat dock.
I like that there's never that many people here. I like that it's always quiet. I like that kids like us aren't here anymore. But all the times we had here, man.
Did we run a bus seat down by the boat dock?
Yeah. I remember one time we false flagged the police. It was me and...
I didn't.
No. It was me and Fink and Amanda and Megan. And we were like, wanted to come out here and have a big fire and drink. But like, the place was so heavy with cops lately. So we were like, what if we go out there and we hide all our beer off in the woods and stuff? And then we just have a cooler like soda and snacks out in the open.
Sure.
Right?
And when the cops want to come search,
And we'll call the police on ourselves. Right? So the cops come out there, search us, and they're like, oh, there's nothing going on here. And then once they leave, we'll start drinking. And so that way, you know, if they get the urge or call, get a hearing, they're like, oh, we were already out there, let's still fine.
Yeah, so it is.
We did it, and it worked. But we were also the only people here that night. That was under the pavilion. I remember some awesome parties under that pavilion.
Oh, that's right at the entrance, too.
Yeah. But I remember also
the campsite like right below the pavilion when you first
Yeah.
come in.
like we got into a huge argument. I think it was me and you or me and Andy about whether like the other side of the campground used to have like campsites.
No, that wasn't me because they used to.
Yeah, you were right. I thought about it for a long time, and you were right. In the Rainbow Fest days, that other side did have
Yeah,
campsites.
they had two right when you turn to the right. There's
Yeah.
like two immediately right there.
But now it's all walking trails.
Yep.
And it's okay. The trails are nice.
Yeah, when you drove all the way back there, the last campsite was like right on the river.
Yeah.
More of a stream.
I remember getting stuck out there with our home ec teacher's son, Mike. Man, I do love it.
And he thought he was speed racer, speeding around all the corners, and he ended up crashing headfirst into a tree, smashing.
I do love though that like I was saying before, like in Oshkosh you cannot hear like you can't hear it probably on this recording, but like just hearing like the ducks and like the bugs and locusts and all that stuff, like man, just Oshkosh isn't that big of a city, but you miss these sounds.
The other geese are